This is 2 Minutes UX Design. My name is Nelly, and today we're going to talk about the worst user experience I have ever seen. Let's start it. Now, this is a smart bulb by General Electric, and it's a video that I found on YouTube explaining you how to reset the lamp, how to factory reset the lamp, and I just thought it was a fake. I had to make sure, I had to research. It is on their YouTube channel. It has about 2 million views because it's outrageous and it is real. Now the funny thing is that they call the last video updated version. So I can only imagine how was the first initial version. But let's go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video and I'm going to comment on top of it and we're going to see how the experience goes. Now let's start it.
Welcome to C by GE's Smart Tips. We're going to show you how to factory reset your C by GE bulbs, which will unpair your bulb from other devices and apps that it's connected to.
Which so far so good, but I would say that if you need a video to teach people on how to factory reset something, it is already a bad sign, but let's keep going.
There are two factory reset processes, which depend on the generation of bulbs and the firmware you're running on.
It's getting complicated already. Why do we have two factory reset processes? And why does it depend on so many things? Let's try to discover.
Here's the first process, designed for bulbs with this package or for firmware version 2.8 or later.
Okay, so not only I have to remember how the box looked, if it was me buying the box, because perhaps it was someone else, and I need to know first what is a firmware and what is the version of this firmware, which of course it's something very easy.
Start with your bulb off for at least 5 seconds.
So we go for the instructions, off for 5 seconds.
Then turn on the bulb for 8 seconds.
Okay.
Turn off for 2 seconds.
All right.
Turn on for 8 seconds.
4 times. Now, we are already 4 times doing this flicker with the switch. Now, it is not easy because you have to control the time. So either you have like a chronometer and perhaps you make a mistake. I guess if you don't do it for 8 seconds, you do it for 7 seconds, it's not gonna work. And then you have to start it all from the beginning. And you're actually not sure if it worked or not, but let's go. 4 times already.
Turn off for 2 seconds. Turn on for 8 seconds.
6 times.
Turn off for 2
7
seconds.
times. Okay, I'm counting.
Turn on for 8 seconds.
At this point, I don't know how many times we should flick on and off for how many seconds anymore. I'm counting because I'm doing this for this video. We are already in 8 times.
Turn off for 2 seconds.
Not done
Turn
yet.
on for 8 seconds.
10 times.
Turn off for 2 seconds.
11.
And then turn it on one last.
Okay, 11 times. And of course, I have no idea how many times on or off. Everybody's gonna get lost in the process. This is really, really complicated. But we are not done yet.
Last time. The bulb will flash on and off 3
blinks.
times to show that the reset was successful. If it
to show that it's
doesn't,
happy.
your bulb may be running on an older version of firmware, and we'll need to try
so
the second.
After all of this process, that I need to know the box, the firmware, I need to memorize how many times, and I think it was 11 or something like that, 11 or 12 times that I had to flicks, and for how many seconds. Even if I did everything right, maybe it's not gonna work, because it's not the right lamp, or the firmware, or the box. Let's keep watching, and I'm going to count them, but
Factory reset process,
I'm
which
guessing
is
it's not gonna be
designed for
easy
C
either.
by GE bulbs with this package, or for firmware version 2.7 or
Of course.
earlier. Ready? Okay, start
I'm
with
ready.
your bulb off
Bring
for
it
at
on.
least 5 seconds. Then turn on the bulb for 8 seconds.
hopefully it's gonna be simpler this time. We have 5 seconds, 8 seconds,
Turn off for 2 seconds.
off for 2,
Turn on for 2
and
seconds.
again,
Turn off for 2 seconds.
5,
Turn on for 2 seconds. Turn off for 2 seconds.
7,
Turn on for
I
2
guess.
seconds. Turn
8.
off for 2 seconds.
I'm trying to count, but
Turn
I'm
on
lost.
for 8 seconds.
I'm guessing the number is 9 at this point, but it is really
Turn
hard
off
even
for
for
2
me to make
seconds.
sure of it. So
Turn
10.
on for 8 seconds.
And this is just a big joke at this point. 11 times, I
Turn
guess,
off
that
for
we have
2
to switch.
seconds.
12?
And then turn it on one last time.
I guess
The bulb
13
will
or
flash
14
on and
times.
off 3 times if it has been successful.
What are these guys thinking about? I mean, there was a meeting where some people approved this, all right? They made a demonstration about this product, they showed how it worked, and I'm guessing there were some engineers in the room, and I bet there were not, because they are smart people. There were no engineers in the room at all. I mean, what is wrong with having a little button where you press on the lamp and it resets like so many products have? Or a little pinhole, you go with a paper clip and then it just resets. No, someone thought it would be easier to switch the light on and off. I don't know for how many seconds each time, because it changes, it's never the same, for who knows, 13, 14 times, 11 times? What does these guys have in their minds? But this is what happens when some people making decisions, they have absolutely no notion of reality and how people use products and who is going to use the product. So I just wanted to share this with you. I think there could barely be any other way that this could be even worse. Honestly, it still feels like a joke. It is not. If someone knows more about the process of making this happen, just comment, let me know something about it. I just wanted to share with you because I thought it was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. It's an example of everything wrong, everything that could not have been done was done, and there you have it. But it's entertaining for us. Now, if you like this, share with your friends, follow me, give it a like, you know the drill. That helps me make more videos, that makes me motivated, and see you next time.